Felt so good this week. Wake up in the morning and be 70 degrees. I wouldn't be cold. I still got my waders, but oh man, it felt good. I mean, I didn't have to put layers on to go out fishing. I like fishing at first light, and I was out. I was waiting for the sun to break. It wasn't the sun, the sky to break. I call it first pre-dawn, and it was so much fun. The GoPro doesn't quite see let as much light in as I can see, so I can feel and load my cast, and I can see fish out there, and I got in the water, just right at the right time. And for this time of year, that was about 6:45. So I'm gonna it's almost the end of the week. First I'll tell you what I caught this week. It wasn't sensational, no big fish. So, oh well. But I am on the inside this week. It was warm, and there was no sense to go out to the bar when there might be snooks. So I had this little outgoing tide in the morning, and for 2 days I found snook, and they were feeding like voraciously at almost like 2 or 3 minutes after first light. I turned the GoPro on, caught one in the dark probably that I didn't film, and then I turned the GoPro on, and you can see how dark it is when I catch my second one. So I caught 3 the first day, and a trout maybe, and 2 the second day, and a couple trout. The third day, Ryan and I went, and real early, it looked like it was going to be really, really good. A lot of real small bait this time. I guess it was smaller than what the snook wanted the day before. And it was hard to even get the ladyfish to bite, because they must have been small ladyfish. So, but Ryan ended up catching 3 trout, which he was happy with. So there was a bite. I call the early part of the week a snook bonanza, because they were really there, schooled up. And about a day or Friday, I think, of last week, Ryan and I had caught trout schooled up. So it seemed like the warm weather was here, and the fish were really balled up on the bait. So then conditions changed a little bit. The tide became this slow incoming, and so Ryan and I didn't find much of a bite on Wednesday morning, other than a few fish. And this morning I went down to 27th Street, which is where Jay told me to go, and it was great. I loved it down there. I've been down there before. There's tons and tons of structure. So it's got to be a snook haven, and it runs right along the bay too. The southeast wind didn't really affect me at all. I fished into the wind going down and fished back. It was really easy, and I really enjoyed a really long wade, really hard bottom with potholes. So that's my update. I'm gonna load a little clip after this intro about 27th Street. So, looking over the whole month or so, trout was sensational through February and in March. I have to say, in March, trout was really good too. And towards the end of March, we ran into, I think my pompano ended early. I still got pompano for dinner, but I caught one permit end of March. I was lucky to get in on that, I think. I don't know. This morning I saw breaking fish out far. Yesterday in Ringling, Ryan and I were quitting, and I said, I turned around, there's this giant boil, and this fish moved away, and I said, Ryan, there's a big one right behind us. So, you know, you could get into a big fish. I'm fishing knee deep. I'm fishing shallow all week. It was really, really warm. But now everything's going to change. Next week is cold, so probably be waist deep again. You know, don't give those waders up yet. Cold fronts have come through lately. The way we've been with El Nino or whatever, the winter. This one, they said the winter hung on, so you can be cold in May. So I watch things. You know, I call it sporadic right now. So let's add it up. So 3 snook one morning and 2 snook and trout the next morning. To fished with Ryan. I got skunked, and then I found a snook or 2 bite on 40th Street at a dock on the slow incoming. The other guys did pretty good this week. During the day, they caught a couple guys caught a slam, fishing the flat on a slow incoming. I can't fish it forever like that. If there's not a good bite, I get bored. So I'm out one more day tomorrow, and since I didn't go to Ringling, I'll probably go to Ringling and see if I get out there on this tide. And there's a little bit of bait fish blowing in. It seems to be all about the bait fish right now. Chase the bait fish. The fish might be there. Just a little clue, 27th Street looked really, really good to me. It's got a lot of interesting features that all these other places don't have. And so that's my update. We're going to back up a little bit. Spring is here, but summer is not. Summer is knee deep all the time, and spring is not. We're going to bounce back and forth and probably fish the edges. Water temperature won't change a lot, but sure going to enjoy those waders next week. That's my update. I'll give you a short picture of the wade today, and keep liking and subscribing. I hope you subscribe through summertime. We'll see how east part of the